Hello, Greeley. Here is your overview for the March 17th City Council meeting. Really, there isn't tons to it. I think the biggest thing is going to be that there will be the discussion of that oversight committee for West Greeley Project and Catalyst Project. I actually met with Councilmember Rudy here recently and had a really great conversation with him. He seems really passionate about this committee and hoping that it will be something that is useful and that people can get their questions answered, have access to all the information, and really help us figure out how Greeley moves forward from here. It looks like it will be a 9-member committee where there will be one council member who I think after talking with him, I would hope that maybe Councilmember Rudy might be that appointment, someone from city staff, and then there'll be 7 community members. Something that I was pleased to hear is it will be something that people apply for. So it won't automatically be decided by city council. And they'll provide some more information during the meeting around kind of what they see with this. And there's a draft resolution to get this going. Other than that, the consent agenda primarily is taken up by resolutions to say that we've met compliance for annexation on several different properties that are all part of one thing that they are calling, to remind myself what that is, Great Western Industrial Park. They're all currently owned by Windsor Renewal LLC. By approving this within the consent agenda, there will then be hearings and first readings of resolutions to actually annex these properties. This is just saying that we've met compliance for that. There is a professional contract within consent agenda for $374,000 that will be for design and cost estimation for a company looking at the 7th and 12th Street outfall around the railroad crossing for the stormwater project. So this is the project that's been in the works for a long time. My understanding is that there has been a lot of struggles to get Union Pacific to work with them and to respond. And so this would be bringing in someone who can see exactly how much that's going to cost and kind of figure out the meetings and our way forward. Also, City Hall is going to be moving as part of the land trade and everything for Civic Center campus. The round City Hall building will be given to Weld County. And so City Hall will temporarily be moved into the old Atmos building off of 11th Ave. And they will also be having a resolution to edit our code that references City Hall because it isn't going to be accurate as far as certain departments being in other buildings right now and the address changing. And then really the only other thing on the agenda is there is a public hearing and second reading of the ordinance that adopts the Colorado Wildlife Resiliency Code. I don't see there being really much even discussion or need around that. We're just taking what the state is already doing and adopting it into our code. And then there are a couple people who will be appointed to commissions and boards that applied. That will be the Civil Service Commission, Commission on Disabilities, and the Stormwater Board. So all in all, a pretty straightforward meeting. Oh, the one other is Andy Feinstein, president of UNC, will be coming to provide an update on their programs and operations. So he'll do that before citizen input. But pretty straightforward meeting, not anything super controversial that I could see. The big thing will just be being able to see that discussion of the oversight committee.